Welcome once again to my channel. I know it's been a bit. It's actually been a very long while. It's been a long time I sat down to record any video because it's been hectic. Like what? It's actually been a very busy one. Lots of activities, lots of events. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Welcome to Ife Space. Happy Easter. This week is Easter. May the death of Christ not be in vain. In Jesus' name, for those who are Christians. Well, so today I'll just be doing like a quick catch up and to be giving a quick update on recent happenings. Well, first of all, I would like to say that September intake is currently ongoing. I know that a lot of people have been reaching out to me asking how they can, if they can get started in terms of admission for September, and I've been saying I was really busy with July, May intake. To be honest, July is still a little feasible. If you are looking to study for a bachelor's degree in July, it's actually still feasible. However, one has to act really fast because you need 2 months for visa. So if you start in July and you still have the whole of April, May, June, so there's still time for July intake. However, for May intake, that is those that are looking to study for a master's program, it's kind of late because we have just April really, and then May, so it's really late. So bachelor's degree July intake is still open for now, and then September bachelor's, masters, and whatever it is, the intake is open as well. So you can reach out to me on the email address that will be displayed somewhere. Like I mentioned in my previous video, there has been a lot of they are a lot stricter now in terms of visa, right? So it's really not about getting admission, it's about looking at the potential successful visa application, right? So yes, admission is important because they need to vet your documents and so you need to meet the minimum requirements, but then visa is something again. So what I now used to do is, in fact, before we even speak too much, I would just kind of ask for your CV, kind of go through your profile in a way, and then see if you stand a good chance or if you have good chances, and then we can then proceed. That is what I have been doing before I even go ahead to start sending my form and all. All right. And then one thing I would also like to say is regarding visa. So obviously I've said it before that it's now the new it's no longer the premium visa route. It's now via VFS in Lagos. I'm speaking about those in Nigeria. For other countries, premium visa would only work as well if there is no VFS center that accepts Malta applications, right? But for Nigeria, there's now a VFS center in Lagos. So wherever you are living in Nigeria, you have to travel to Lagos, unfortunately, to apply for your visa. Okay, so now, just very recently, how it has started, when I say how it now works, is that when you submit your application at the VFS office, this is after the school must have booked the appointment for you. So after submitting the application, within 1 or 2 weeks, they would actually reach out to you again to come for an interview. But I do not think it is everybody that is being interviewed. I think it's just those that they need more clarity from. Because I've had a student that just actually, yeah, that's true, I should say that too. One of my students got visa last week, and this student did not even have they didn't conduct any interview for her. So it is, it's not a cast in stone that you must be interviewed, because a lot of people have been worried that, oh, okay, I wasn't interviewed. No, it's not compulsory. My student did not get interviewed and she got her visa. By the time I'll be posting this video, it should have arrived Malta already, as at last week. Interviews are now being done physically at the VFS office in Lagos. I think it's now even being recorded, and so it's not as if it's the VFS officers that will be conducting the interview, right? It's still the visa unit, because before now, how they conduct the interviews is that they'll send you a link and you join online via Teams. Now they want it to be physical, so you'll be present there. However, it might still be like a video call, if you get what I mean. Okay, so after the interviews are done, then one now waits for a decision. Also, in terms of applying for the visa, even the visa application form has changed. So it's no more the usual form that is used by most Schengen countries. It's now like there's a form specifically for Malta applications. I want to believe that the changes will always be for good. This is the third application form that will be used within the space of 1 year. Maybe by next week again, there will be another change, right? But for now, the visa application form has changed, and the visa interviews are now being done physically at the VFS office, right? Also, in my last video about tips on what you need to do to increase your visa chances, I talked about a whole lot, and one very important factor that I missed as well is in terms of accommodation. Note that you do not have to pay for accommodation, except if your school is insisting. That's fine, that's a different ball game. But ordinarily, you do not have to pay for accommodation. An Airbnb booking or a booking.com reservation or any of these hotels.com, a reservation, an accommodation reservation will actually suffice, right? You don't have to like go enter into a long-term contract just to apply for a visa. Okay, once again, if you're looking to study in Malta for bachelor's degree in July, contact me now. Okay, and then if you are looking to study for your master's degree, May intake is already kind of close. The next intake would be, we could try. You will come in late for sure. You will not get your visa before May. You might get a late visa, and then you can now join them along the line. Okay, like I said, when you reach out to me, I'll do a quick check, and then if I see that okay, there's a very good potential here, we'll proceed, because I really do not want people to waste their money and their time. So that will be all for now. And let me show you a view of my current location. Ta-da! See green. People are crazy about green. I don't care really. I really don't care, because this place where we are is even really cold, and as you can see, the skies are as gray as ever. So I don't, the green is not going to help me in any way. It's not like I'm going to be out there. All right then, bye, and see you in my next video.